The Three Secrets of Resilient People, inspired by Dr. Lucy Horn. All through the day, I am thinking about the things I want to do, the hardships I am going to have to face, the hardships I am facing, and that's all about resilience while I am going after the things that I want. So, the things that I consider to be success to me, things like the family that I want to build, the business that I want to build, success on this podcast. It is a topic that I was getting so caught up in that I just decided to do this whole episode because I need to sometimes keep myself motivated. And in this world, day and age, to be successful, you need resilience. And that is what we are talking about today. So let's just get into the episode. Welcome to the 5 to 9 job. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the 5 to 9 Job podcast, the show that helps you to grow beyond your 9 to 5. I am your host, Raymond, and today we are talking resilience, and it is inspired by a TEDx talk I have probably listened to more than 10 times by this point since I first came across it. So, this TED talk was by Dr. Lucy Horn. She is a resilience researcher who has lived through unimaginable loss. So, she lived through it, but she has gone through it, internalized it, learned from it, and now she aims to teach the rest of us how to not just survive, but live fully, even with the pain and everything. So her story is definitely powerful, but more importantly, the tools she shares in the talk are practical, they are actionable, and relevant to anyone that is navigating work, life, or hardship, just name it. So let's get into the episode. I'm not going to be playing this clip like I usually do because I know there's definitely going to be a copyright issue there if I played it. So kindly feel free to Google her name or the title of the TED Talk. She is Dr. Lucy Horn, and the TED Talk was, I think, the 3 Secrets of Resilient People. So just watch the talk. If you type her name or the title, it should be the first video that pops up in your feed. But let's just continue with the episode. So, the first part she tackles in that talk is that suffering is part of life. I think most of us have all maybe figured it out at this point in life or are trying to deny it, but it is uncontroversially true that life is suffering. We all face tragedy. It's just a matter of when and what. Otherwise, we all go through it. Her argument is that resilient people on the other side simply just face the suffering head on. Because if we have agreed that, okay, you know what, life is full of suffering, or suffering is part of life, that means that it is not, I should say, singular to you. Everyone is going through some form of it. Okay? Either today, tomorrow, yesterday, or even 10 years from now, it is going to happen to them. What is going to make the difference? How you face your suffering. You see, most of us walk through life assuming that if we do everything right, things should go our way. We plan, we work hard, we follow the rules, but still, bad things happen. And all of a sudden, it shocks you as though it was a surprise that that bad thing happened, even after you putting in all this effort to plan and work hard and everything. But they're just variables that we can't control. We can't control all the pieces on the table. And in contrast, what she explains is that resilient people almost expect challenges to happen, not in a pessimistic way, but in a grounded, real way. They understand that pain, the grief, the setbacks, these are not evidence of failure, but they are simply part of being alive. Just like the way suffering is part of life, it's just going to happen. It's not a show on your side that you know what, you are less than. No, it's just life. It's independent of you. It is happening to all of us. So in your job or business, it means when a project flops or your boss doesn't recognize your effort, You don't spiral into this whole cloud of self-doubt. No, you just need to be grounded and know that it happens. Take a breath and say, this is hard, but it's not the end. This is happening now, but it won't be happening 10, 20 years from now. Okay? It is going to be something you're going to forget about simply because suffering comes for all of us. You should not take it personally. It will come and then it will pass. So that mental shift alone puts you back in control of, I should say, what is happening to you. And then two that she talks about is choose where to focus your attention. So resilient people are masters of focus. They don't ignore the bad, they just don't let it consume them like most people catastrophize the bad things around them. And you can't blame most people for catastrophizing it. I mean, think of it this way. Our brains are wired to notice problems. It's part of this survival thing that we have imprinted within us. But if you stay there too long or you continuously default to that, then you start seeing your whole life through this negative lens that really doesn't help you. So here is the practice she simply shares. She says that when things fall apart, deliberately find what's still good, what's still working, who is showing up for you, what the next small step you can take is. Try to find those points whereby you can draw positivity from and then focus on that, or just over explode that. Not in this toxic positivity way, but with a good pinch of, let me call it, balanced realism. And it works. I mean, I have tried it out, especially in those moments after things like rejection, during burnout, or when you are doubting your self-worth. Try to over explode those small things that you can draw positive energy from, and then you just start to compound that, build on that, and then it builds that momentum that is going to get you out of that front instead of catastrophizing the whole event, in other words. Okay, and then three is to ask yourself if this is helping me or harming me. So this question is so simple, but it's very transformative. It's one of those things that helps you to take an objective view of the situation. So when you are in the middle of a tough season, just simply ask yourself, is the way I am thinking, is the way I am speaking, is the way I am talking to myself or acting helping me, or is it harming me? Is, let me say, for example, obsessing over what went wrong helping me? I don't think so. Is staying quiet at work when I have something to offer helping me? Probably not. Is blaming others or myself really moving me forward? Definitely not. So just try to ask yourself these simple questions. Is this helping me or is this harming me? Resilient people ask this question all the time, or variations of these questions, like I have tried to exemplify. They are hard questions and it's uncomfortable, but these questions give you the power to change the course of your thinking, the course of your actions. So just ensure that you are practicing these three tips if you want to get more resilience and success during your 9 to 5 or during your 5 to 9 time. The first thing you should be doing is accepting that suffering is part of the deal. Whatever you are going through or whatever you are going after, suffering is going to be part of the deal. Number two is choosing where to put your attention. Where focus goes, energy flows, like Tony Robbins always says. And then three, asking yourself this powerful question: is this helping me or harming me? So just accept that life is suffering, or suffering is part of life. Choose where to focus your attention and always keep in checking with yourself. Am I helping me or harming me? These are growth tools that she shared in the talk, and I believe are going to help you through all these hardships that will inevitably come. So next time life gets heavy, try using just one of these. Pause, take a breath, check in with yourself, and then choose how you want to show up. Just keep doing that again and again and again, and then it becomes almost this reflexive muscle that you just always default to that. you always default to looking at the one good thing that is going right for you in the wrong situation. You focus on that, you build up from that, and sooner or later you find yourself in a better place. You focus on accepting that the world is not wrong for putting you in this situation. It happens to the best of us. What you should be doing is asking yourself and trying to get out of that rant by saying, my action right now, my train of thought right now, is it helping me or is it harming me? I have been trying this out for a lot of things. I don't always follow it religiously, and that is part of the learning process. But trust me, if you tried it out, for the few times I have used it, it has worked. And I hope you go and share it with everyone that you know is going through a tough time. Definitely go and listen to, actually watch the full TED Talk. It's a very beautiful presentation, and she does a better job at illustrating this whole concept. So definitely go and check it out. That was my whole takeaway from Dr. Lucy Horn's presentation. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who might need it right now, and let me know your thoughts. I love hearing from how you guys are applying the lessons we talk about in this podcast, especially being that we are centered about this whole thing of getting better during our 5 to 9 hours. So until next time, keep going. You are stronger than you think, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.